just out of fun, what is it, Mark?
It's only 19. Adam, I was like bang
Alright,
on.
hey, it's like I played this game.
Oh no, it's a D52. This is where the bad spell crits happen, by the way.
Well, it also could be like a heal spell or a buff.
10.
It could turn you purple.
It's already purple.
Everybody's blind. Haha, I am the wisest of monks.
It could make him...
Wild magic. Roll twice on a Rod of Wonder.
What the hell?
They made these traps really quickly, and something wrong happened. Some acid splash, and it turned into a little flower of like little acid splashes, and it built up, and like it kind of went sideways in a swirl of magic.
I
You
believe
want
a
to
Rod of
make a
Wonder is
DM laugh? Tell him
percentile.
your plans.
Wow.
Yeah, when you hire out-of-town wizards and don't pay them enough.
So, who's rolling the percentiles? Because I know this has some shit that sucks.
I'll roll the percentiles.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
67.
and 17.
There is a reduction of 2 size categories to 1 person, no save for 1 day.
What?
So, Scarab, you're 4 squares around the trap. The champion is 1 square around the trap. No, 2 squares around the trap. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. D8. The troll is now small. No save. What are you doing? What are you doing to me?
You can't script this shit, gentlemen. You can't script this shit.
And then the other roll, the 17, is a gust of wind straight up out of the hatch, which means that I think the flying scarab is affected by this. Let me check.
That's funny. Does it, by any chance, the wind hit the troll? Because that would be hilarious. Go small and then flies off the platform.
Smaller creatures can be knocked prone, so the raging troll does not get knocked prone. The monk and... No. It was close for the monk. A larger creature may move normally within the gust of wind effect.
I think it has like a penalty on fly checks for 1 round, whatever. Like
The tiny or smaller creatures, smaller flying creatures. Nope, there's just a nice wind, nice gust of wind coming up underneath Scarab. Yeah, okay. The traps are bad, apparently. The traps are bad.
what the fuck?
And then
Was I knocked up into the air? Or?
yeah, and the gust of wind and the weird trap kind of bust open a purse, and there are 4 like sparkling rubies that came out of the trap door. So this trap door.
You got a bunch of arms. 1, 2.
I think with these guys, yeah, I'm keeping them please.
Okay, Scarab, that was the monk opening the trap. What happened? And he'll just 5-foot step back away from you.
That's funny. What happened?
The battle monks are going to listen to their boss, so they're going to full defense and begin kind of swinging down to the next level. There are some AOs.
He'll take 1 AOO.
Brog also gets 1.
Do you take 1 against the hatch opening guy?
Oh, I did. You're right. Okay, so
Brog has
32.
Full defense. These guys had
The move mobility feat.
they had 27 when they full defensed. They got 33 on their AC. With Crane style, I believe that just doesn't reduce. That gives him a +1 bonus. So that's 34. They don't have mobility AC 34. So they managed to kind of move away, and they're gonna. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna start dropping into here. They kind of swing acrobatics their way into there. There are some attacks from
Damien.
Are they able to get that much distance, or do they have to be down here? Like this is.
Let's see if they go to that corner, they can then swing down.
Okay, so that's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Although they just wandered into a bunch of AOs, Ajax doesn't attack them because they seem to be clogging up his enemy's square, which is fine. Damien, you can attack them as they're going by.
Monks are stupid! See 32 on the guy who's already got 21 damage because Damien sees blood and thinks it's a target.
All right, so AC 27 before we add 7 for their full defense is 34.
They were climbing?
No, they were kind of like acrobatic swinging.
On what?
The lip of the...
Oh, I see. Okay, so he missed.
The second guy, however, that saw blood failed, and he's going to basically monk fall instead. They still have to roll checks to do things like that. And he reduces his damage by 10, so he actually still takes 3d6 damage as he goes swiping by Damien and falls to the ground. On top of the axe. Now let's give a reflex save. The axe is still a live blade. We'll say it's a DC 15 reflex save. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he didn't fall onto the axe, but he's in the square with the axe, prone.
Like, the axe is like this. He lands like both feet on over.
Next to Nibbles and Edward, and he took 8 damage, and he's still conscious.
Did Nibbles or Edward want to give him a whack on the way down?
Falling is involuntary movement, so there is no
falling, but it was on his turn. Like, it wasn't somebody made him fall. He did a thing. Right, he was in charge of his movement.
It would be no different if he jumped down versus really.
This is.
I don't think there's an AO here. Sensei Monk is down.
Unconscious?
Is he unconscious? Okay.
Oh yeah, he's by fleas.
The Wolf Knight is unconscious.
The rounds would start to go by faster.
Sir Albert. Heronius, who smited Scarab and it didn't work.
Yeah, try your glowy thing on me next.
Smite the troll and walk away.
that troll is like gremlin troll. It's still a lot of hit dice.
No, it's like a huge buff for him. His AC, he gets a huge AC bonus from this.
No, I think he's honorable. He's going to continue to fight Scarab to cover his boss's retreat.
Yeah, see you later, buddy.
I think we might be able to declare ourselves the winners of this floor. We won this floor.
I think so.
Should Magnus go in there and beat the living crap out of Kane?
Well, you know what Zed's going to do, right? Dismiss the wildfire.
Oh, there you are.
So a bunch of attacks. He's going to 5-foot step in front of Ephraim like it actually means anything, and Scarab is quite adept at protecting himself.
Yep.
Blooded Knights. They're all out. I think they're all out of them.
Did he attack Scarab, or? We're
at the end of the round. Healers are now running onto the field and are dragging people away out of the fight. So these knights, there are helpers and people that are kind of assigned to each team, and they're basically dragging these folks off. So I'm going to remove the knights from the initiative sheet.
Yeah, set their initiative to 0 and resort.
No, I'm just going to delete the row. And then the knights are gone. Who else is unconscious? The Lord Bane doesn't care about the trolls, so he's not having people come over to take them out.
There's a bunch of unconscious people on the top floor, but they are kind of hard to get to.
Yep.
Don't worry, Brog will send them down.
There are some broken shield warriors still on the map.
Yep.
Hydrax the Serpent is out. Okay. So basically the ones that got trampled by the Megaphant, there's a small army of people with stretchers and slaves and little goblins and people like, go get them! And there's chaos. It is dangerous. A job you probably don't want. I don't see any others that should be out. Okay, great. That was the healers. Chella, I guess we'll start moving back closer to the action, so she could heal in case something happens. The crowd. Let's go back to the crowd. Shoko, what are you saying about this round? Keep in mind that was 6 seconds of action. There's just so much going on.
Well, things seem to be clearing up rather quickly. A lot of magic was put into this tower.
Not very polite at all. Not very polite.
No.
Oh!
Although it appears that the Circus has a temporary concord with the Beast Tamers, or at least Drace. We'll need to take care of that.
Not very polite for the newcomers to come in and disrupt the existing...
Yes, they didn't want to be friends. They really should want to be friends.
Phineas around? Did he manage to come here or not?
Yes, he's actually in the editor's pulpit.
Oh, wow. A fancy dude to him, I guess. That guy moves up quickly. As my pa used to say, don't have aspirations above your station. And that way you can concentrate on other things in life. Like living it and having fun.
Was your pa a hog farmer as well?
Let me kill him.
Oh, that's right. My pa was a hog farmer and his pa before him. It's sort of family tradition, yep. Oh, look at that go! Look at that one go! That was good right there. Hey, anyone sitting here?
No.
My wife's obviously is in a mood there, and well, I don't want anything to. He just sort of like sits down and forcing Nem to scramble out of the way. Yeah, sorry, there, little chief.
Right now and doesn't know why.
Sorry, there, little guy. Don't mind me. Pork Ron?
Next round, we're going to be casting a suggestion in the crowd.
He's in a big freaking greasy, like, wicker basket. The grease is running out of the basket. A bunch of pork rinds glistening.
See, it's funny because I'm the only person on this table who likes pork rinds. They're tasty.
Nem's like, he looks up at Ashoka and he like picks one out. Oh, there, your little critter's got one. That's the spirit right there. Oh, he's got the little fangs on him. Oh, look at that! Did you see that? Did you see that? Get him! Get him! You don't know who he's cheering for. Hey, your conclave's doing really good here. They took the top of the tower like King of the Hill, right?
Yes. Although I believe they need to capture the 4 objects, not just the tower.
Allagash is just like frozen almost in like wondering why Ashoka is speaking to this man, half fascinated, half horrified. That look.
Allagash, is there any particular topic you would like to learn about from a local hog farmer?
Perhaps at another time.
Okay.
I will villain point if you don't. What's wrong? I like how I can just draw the ire. He's a fan, man. He's a fan.
So maybe he's like, no. He's like, I love him, don't touch him. the honest, hard-working man.
Marty's NPCs divide the channel.
The everyman.
All right, so
The funniest part is that sounds like my cuz poisoned his drink. Kill.
all right, so Sid is still just a little bat climbing around, looking at things. Things seem to be going well, even without the mighty dragon in the team.
The dragon was here?
If Vogel's complaining or saying anything about the missing dragon, or how the conclave's behaving, or the fact that Damien's on a different team, you can't see or hear it. Lord Bane is just dispassionately watching what is going on. Godiva, what is Godiva doing or saying during this round?
Come on, Sammy, watch out for his tail.
Godiva notices that there's a cluster of goblins on the field, and they're kind of pointing towards her.
Hello, boys. Whoever's beside her, I get all the attention. It's really quite a burden.
Sir Pauldro has returned with getting Countess Gavina a drink, missing a bunch of what has gone on so far. Yes, thank you. Oh, do you get along well with your people? Says Countess Gavina Opal, who's sitting beside you. Gavina Opal's asking Godiva a question. She sees that there are a bunch of goblins that are curious about you.
Well, I come from a somewhat unique tribe, you understand. We actually are civilized. We don't talk like, like your Nibbles character. It's really strange. The way he mimics us, it's a little racist. That being said, yes, I am very popular amongst my people.
The goblins that live in the protectorate of many lakes.
Yes.
She nods.
As a fact.
Have you met Spiegel yet? Spiegel the Green. He's from the Many Lakes region. I find him quite astute.
I would be very pleased to meet this Spiegel. Do you think he would like my Mr. Prancy Pants?
I do know that he's fascinated with magic. I've caught him talking to Anduin at length.
Oh, Allen told me about. He's the little boy, right? I meant to buy him some candy. Children like candy.
He likes magic more.
Well, good for him. Magic is fantastic. Otherwise, I wouldn't have my little precious baby here, would I, Mr. Prancy Pants?
One day the next generation will inherit all of this, she says, with a slight hint of derision.
Yes. How fortunate they are. She mimics that derision.
All right, Godiva's hanging out with the Countess. That's interesting. And they seem to be getting along. The announcer. Oh, that's right, gladiators.
Flump, 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 flump.
And it looks like the conclave is conquered the top of the tower. The traps are doing their work. And the Megavent rules the lower pits as if it was a devil in hell. The crowd agrees this round was a very, very entertaining round, and they're not angry or doing anything to affect the game aside from cheering and yelling and the old lady. You're not too sure what she quite means by that yet. And now we enter the third round of combat.
2 days later.
All right, so that only took 2.5.
At the rate that people are dropping.
All right, Swoosh, what you gonna do, you big windy bitch?
Oh, look at all these gladiators from one ludus, the champion on the That tree, though, that's fucking stupid. Maybe if I go around the other side and just clean up these guys. Yeah. There is a Sam, however, in the Vino Manticore's face.
Too bad Vino Manticore is small enough to be sucked into your stupid bullshit.
Yep. Yeah, it's Swoosh when he's not.
Once I was kind of bigger.
Yep. All right. What is Swoosh gonna do?
Give up. Call it a day. Go home.
You can't do it, so give up now.
Fly away.
Oh, you definitely can do it.
Hop into a little gem. One of the little gems in there. Hop into it. Swoop.
I think he really needs to clean the top of the tower, and I'm just trying to figure out how he's going to do it. So he could
brand of vacuum cleaner.
He could fly down into the middle and then conjure his whirlwind to get everyone up the top. So
I believe he's in all the squares of his whirlwind.
Yeah.
So that would like stick him in the wall of fire, and he would be entering a bunch of people's squares. Is that provocables or no?
Nope. It's just his movement to get down there, Will. So it's 75 feet of movement to go down. He can stay down far enough to get out of Bannock Baden. So he's basically there. He has to squeeze through those, so that's he's gonna get whacked a bunch of times if he does that.
Marty, what's his movement as a tornado?
Same.
So turn into a tornado first. If the tornado takes you, do they get an AOO?
Yeah, he wanted to like
avoid.
All right, he was 75 feet away.
Like when he's got a 50-foot top, he's not sticking himself in the middle of the thing.
Does it start where he is and then it goes, like, how does it... If he's flying, where does it start, right?
What if he just centered himself here
And started.
and
Where?
coned from there?
Where?
Right on the 40-foot platform here.
Here.
I don't know if it would, like,
I don't know if it'll get
Catch people.
everybody. I don't know if it'll get everybody, but it'll get.
I don't know if it'd go through a floor.
It's 20, yeah, there's only 20 feet, so would it reach the... At the bottom, it's very short, right? It's only 10 feet, isn't it?
A little tiny at the bottom, yeah. It's
So you need to be in the center, so it's... Actually, Marty, he'd have to be on the first floor. He'd have to be down here. Because it would be 40 feet up, and the 10 feet means he would be able to get the second story, guys. If he goes all the way down and goes to the ground right here, right?
yeah, 5 feet. Yeah.
And then when it's 50 feet high, he would hit the second story and get all those guys.
And then you have to. How does it interact with solid wood? Like, you don't need like a floor.
Bouncing into the wood.
We've already seen him clear off one level.
Right, but that was the level he was really close to. He wasn't trying to.
Okay, he dips down underneath Sam and then turns into his whirlwind.
Soda might be in trouble, I think.
The whirlwind does touch the wall of fire. You can roll the damage.
I don't know if it's going to go through his. Well, it depends if he has a mouth. 14.
Nope, gets resisted. Now you guys need to make... I'm going to give you a bonus because he's kind of like coming... it fills the entire area, actually. So it's just DC 23 to get picked up. And I don't think Bannock Baden has to make this roll because I think Bannock Baden's too big.
He has to or doesn't have
Does
to?
not.
Now, do they have to make saves versus the Vino Manticore's poison as well? Because he's right up against it again?
Yeah, and Sam's also in the whirlwind.
Fuck. But he's flying, so...
He'll get saves each round.
Oh, you're walking, though, aren't you? Like airwalking?
Sam is airwalking.
Sam makes us save.
Okay, so you're not carried up into the whirlwind. How about Sona?
Does Magnus have to do it? He has fly.
Yep.
Yes.
It's just you can get out. You can make a save to get out.
30.
Magnus makes a save, managed to stay where he is. How about Sona?
Sona is not likely to make a save. I'm trying to find this freaking character sheet. Give me a second.
You got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, his reflex is +8. And
2
whatever
for
his
heroism.
10. No, yeah. +10.
Okay.
Bard song? No.
Nope.
Come on, Sona! Yeah, baby!
Cane of Groomsh fails. I think he
tell me,
passes through
does
the
he-
fucking
does he goes
fire.
through the fire
I
again?
think he does. So Cane of Groomsh is the only one that got picked up by this bullshit. Which means
Do
he
I
takes
get an AOO?
no, it's involuntary. He does take everyone who failed takes the wind damage. 13. You do get to what was the fire damage that you rolled for this round?
It was 17.
Okay, it doesn't get through his resist.
I added damage to Kane.
And then, yes, the Vino Manticore's diluted poison is going through this as well, so everyone in the whirlwind is also getting poison from the Vino Manticore.
Like everyone's got poison.
Kane doesn't.
No, they don't.
They didn't have enough time. They were the last people on.
So Sam has it. Sona does not.
Sam has air bubble. Resist.
He's got both. And Bannock Baden doesn't, but I don't know if Bannock Baden is subject to this.
Can be.
I think plants are affected by poison. It's worth checking.
So his
Because I think you can weed killer a plant.
+10.
Right,
What's the
but
DC on
it's-
this?
If it's like a...
Come on, Sona! Ah! 20?
It makes it.
Yeah, Sona!
Fucking rolls.
You realize they put a big bullseye on their fucking heads. These two creatures are gone.
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
really?
Plant traits. Okay. Immune to poison.
Got it. All right.
I love it.
You have to specifically make plant poison as opposed to like
Right. It's because
yeah.
humans can eat most plant poisons. You know.
Okay. The circus. Grizak's spell finishes, and I think that means
Touch. I touch.
um
It's a range, so I range touch Grinthar. Nibbles.
Nibbles now turns large. Unfortunately, you're now in the same square as Edward because this monk is combative and you can't be in his square. Are you airwalking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were on the ground. So yeah, you're actually not.
You have to take a 5-foot step to get
Take a
yourself.
5-foot step away from you.
Yeah,
On your
on your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're currently squeezing. Is the issue?
So I still have a spell to cast here, right?
You know what? Edward will take one for the team. He falls prone and goes non-combative, so Nibbles doesn't have to. He's like, Nibbles, yeah, you're pretty big there. He's crawling around on the sand. Now Grizak's turn.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's here?
This chicken's still going by you.
What the fuck? there's a Nitzer. Sorry, dude. Gonna have to attack that guy. He's in that area though.
Yep, he looks like he's opening up hatches.
He's just opening hatches.
That's what he did last round. He hopped down and opened up a hatch.
Grease's like, fuck it, let him. And they teamed up over here. What can Grizak see from up here?
You can see Damien. You can see monks have hopped down to annoy the broken shield warriors. You can see that Ajax the Crawl has...
Okay, he'll go up. He'll go up to about here. Fly up.
Okay,
Get
up
the
and over.
barbarian,
Let's
you
do a night bolt. Let's
asshole.
do a lightning bolt. Let's get all of those guys.
Oh.
Like this?
Yeah. Right across all those guys.
Okay. Yeah, the megaphone is down on the main floor, so
Yeah.
you can draw a line and get all these guys.
Holy crap. This is
This
why I
is-
love this game.
Hold on, sorry. Wait. My lightning is gonna get. It's not a lightning bolt because they're still protected by the thing.
Is it a
Let's do
third
that.
level or lower lightning?
No, it's a third. I don't have anything higher. Ah. I'm gonna use my flame strike.
on who?
So now you have to target
Flame strike is
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. Who looks like the most? Is it these guys?
Right here.
10-foot radius. I can hit those guys. Actually, if it's 10-foot radius, 1, 2, 10. If I hit there, I'd be able to hit all those guys. Right here.
Point again. You pointed a bunch of times. I wasn't really.
Oh, at this corner. Is it a Is it a square?
Zoom in and out, and you'll see if you point.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's good. Okay.
A horrible blackened column of flame comes roaring down upon monks, broken shield warriors, independents,
10d6.
roasting a bunch.
38 damage.
Okay, what is the
The,
what is the DC of the reflex save?
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 24.
And half of this is divine energy as opposed to fire, so
Yeah.
this will be good. First, we'll do the monk. The monk has evasion. 24, you say. He fails and takes the full 38. It's the first damage he's taken. That hurts. This guy, this broken shield warrior on the ground, doesn't get to make his save. He dies.
Whoops.
Just his head hanging over the side, just being blackened by this horrible magic. All the peons are done. Okay, the broken shield Captain Taylor does have some protections up. Let's find his stats in here somewhere. Where the fuck is he? I'll have to click on his link again. Where the snot is he? I'll paste Megafit in here. Alright, Captain Taylor. There we go. His reflex save is +6. Nat 1. Okay, so 38 is 19. He can resist the 19. The other 19, however, goes straight on him. I don't think 19 divine damage. Well, you burn up his cloak. And then Phoenix. That should be +8. He fails. He also takes 19. Wazrog. So many tabs, so many tabs. Fuck is he? I'll just roll a d20. It's close enough that we need to check. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Is They have a +6.
+2 with a +3 versus spells. Nope.
Sorry.
So he takes 19. 47 damage is significant. He's not bloodied while he's raging, but it's getting close. And then Ajax.
Have 15. Could very likely actually.
They
Have a
could have a 15.
Yeah.
It was close. He also takes 19 damage. That's not good for Ajax. He's been nickeled and dimed. He's at 84 damage already. He's pissed off at that.
Hi! Sorry, not personal.
There's a horrible druid down there.
You side with a bunch of losers! Yells Ajax to Damien.
Yeah, Damien!
How dare you refer to my companions as such?
Alright, Zedimental. You see that another elemental has flown up and cast a 5th circle spell. Zed is just above you. He's like basically here looking down.
Oh, hey, buddy! I'm Grizak!
Oh fuck! There's so many priority targets. Well, I don't have to worry about taking down the wall of fire because Cane of Grumsh is not inside it anymore.
Right. How many rounds of twirling before you go back into the wall of fire?
Yep.
And somehow the Conclave, through their superior rolls, are like, no, we're not going. They're grabbing onto their tree buddy and like hunkering down low. Swoosh is like, oh, making horrible noises in this horrible whirlwind.
Okay, Zedimental is. Oh fuck! I don't want to bring. I am scared of the fucking Grizak.
Yeah, fair.
But Grizak will murder the Conclave. Like 2 spells is the entire Conclave. So we're gonna initiate the combats with the Grizak because we have to.
Yeah.
So we're gonna basically fly right up over the Grizak.
Okay. Do you have reach?
I do not.
Okay, so there's a AOO from Grizak.
No, Grizak's sticking his hand out.
How you doing? I'm Grizak!
He's taking a hand.
Why are you doing this? Because he's a druid, or you know how weak you are?
No, he's like, it's another druid. It's another like source of storm.
Is Grizak capable in melee?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I think Zed senses weakness.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 with the +1. My bonus to hit isn't very good, and I think the Grizak's hard to hit. But there will be a stunning fist on this. Because, fuck you. AC 28.
No. And I have images. Doesn't even come close.
What is Grizak's AC right now?
37. I'm a sorcerer. No armor. And images.
Is that including size increase?
Yep.
37 feels really large for someone with a bad dex. So
Who has a bad dex?
doesn't Grizak?
He's an air elemental with a +4 dex.
Which is +2 to your AC. And then -1 for size. So you're at 11. Let's count this because
Yeah,
30.
So, Dex 4, 1 dodge, 2 ring.
Hold on. 1 dodge, 15. 2 ring, 17.
4 mage armor.
21.
Plus 6 from elemental.
That 6 is already including the dex.
It's the bonus dex and the
Grizak in the rebuild has an 18 dex.
Okay.
Grizak has an 18 dex to start off with.
Mhm.
So that's 27.
Plus 6, is that all natural armor, or what is that?
It's natural. No, it's natural and dex bonus. For
Okay,
being that.
so that's 27. Is that including the size increase?
No, I don't have a negative size in here. Give me a sec.
So 26.
Minus 1 size.
Keep going.
Then we've got bark skin, cat's grace, shield.
Shield is 4, so 30. Bark skin
unless you have an amulet to begin with. But...
Nope.
is not 4 at his level, is it? 10th is
Yeah,
4?
It's
Okay.
4. It's 4 ninth.
34, and then 2 more from Cat's Grace is 36. Okay. Thanks. I
Sorry,
was just
36. And there's a mage armor, and there's mirror image in that. So
Oh, and haste.
that's where 37 comes from. Okay. So Zedimental hits AC 28, which is not within 5, so no images go down. He takes his hand back as he comes swooping in.
why would you do that, buddy? Now we're friends.
Magnus, we're going to need a help over here.
What?
There's a problem, Master.
Alright, Chanticleer sees the head of his dude getting hit by Damien. I think Chanticleer is just going to cast Dispel Magic on Damien.
Is he targeting anything special or just a random dispel thing?
I think I'm going to dispel his mirror images. Or his fly. Just send him. Unfortunately, he does not have greater dispel magic. He's not that high level of a caster.
It's a communal airwalk, right?
There is a communal airwalk.
Yeah. He'll be flying. Oh.
Well, I also see a fly on his, so he's got airwalk and fly.
And
so
fly,
yeah,
yeah.
he's just going to try to get rid of the images all in one swoop. He has to pull out a scroll for this. He doesn't fail casting from the scroll. And then this is the level of spell that he dispels. 10th level.
Okay, yeah.
So you're-
Level, so.
The scroll burns up, and your images disappear. And then he's gonna back away. Kython the Unchained. Oh, he's a fucking troll in my face. There's a nice cluster going on here. I think I'm gonna 5-foot step back and open up this this hatch because we need to find these goddamn orbs, and the orb is in is in one of these areas. So we're really narrowing down. We're now down to 1 in 5. So I'm just gonna roll a D5.
Oh.
If it's 1, it's the orb. It's not the orb. Give me a D48.
I rolled a 7 just earlier.
Okay, a 6th level fire trap goes off
Nice
next to the troll. Boom! And the troll eats the fire at the end of his face. For 36 points of fire damage.
Is the trap 3rd level or higher? Yeah, it's 3rd level.
57. The troll is really hurt. It's making pathetic noises, and there's just a stick in that one, is what he yells. All right. So he opened a thing with his chains. He then's gonna 5-foot step and move action open another hatch. This is a D4, or it's one of the orbs. Nope. Give me a D48.
13. Or sorry, we both rolled.
Whatever.
The first one was 25.
Yeah.
Or at least on my screen shows 25.
25 is another fire spell. This doesn't get anyone aside from his own gladiator. His gladiator dies. He doesn't care. Yeah, there may be some politicking going on there.
This was not a unified team.
There's a javelin in that one. And this is number 25. Alright, that was Kythen. Bring us to the champion of the spring games! And it's in the dust storm. Magnus! Dames!
Alright.
Beat the
Magnus
storm
will start-
like owes you money.
What's this things I see? I think Magnus is gonna rage.
32.
32. Alrighty. I am gonna power attack.
Come on, Swoosh is helping you out, man.
So Wiz.
If we have to make
wow.
the save again,
He's helping you out, man.
With the rage, it becomes gooder than before. 28. 3. Okay, cool. I hit him.
Yep, you're swiping at the air and kind of connecting and doing damage. You can hear the air elemental going "Ah!" every time you swipe.
What's my crit range?
Can't crit the elemental.
Well, there's no point then. Okay. With this thing with Sam on the opposite. Oh, Sam's. I can't crit. I can't sneak attack this thing either.
No, you
Nope.
Can't crit it.
No precision.
Never
No
mind.
precision damage.
Okay.
Beat it like it
Plus
owes you money.
62. Oh, actually, no, it's plus more than that now. It's 34, 68. And 66 plus 68.
What sword is this?
Merciful. 90 damage.
Okay, I don't think you do any damage.
0 damage.
0 damage.
The elemental can't take non-lethal.
It's a move action to turn off the fucking.
And I could just hear Nemi
Can-
laughing.
after the-
Nemi is
first one-
chortling.
Marty, after the first one, can I move action? After the first attack, can I move action to turn it off?
Give me a. Well, you rolled both attacks, so
Yeah, okay. All right.
no. Give me a perception check. You're fighting a whirlwind right now, so
Magnus has 18. I don't know. Nothing. I don't see anything.
a perception check.
18.
Oh, you're fighting wind. I mean, it was making a grunt each time you were doing it. Do you have
Can-
knowledge
Nature?
outsider or knowledge planes?
No.
Okay. All right, that was Magnus. Please.
The most ineffective character so far.
Please.
Fleas. Fleas is going to not beat the storm. We've got Zed was asking for help from Magnus, but Magnus didn't come. We got the storm over there. Sorry, I have a touchpad. It's shit for navigating. Just seeing if he has any spells that would like.
It shits for the navigations.
It's shit for the navigation.
The one character in Letterkenny that pluralizes everything.
Squirrely Dan.
Squirrely
He's
Dan.
going-
It be shits for navigations. I'm like, just fucking.
Fleas is going to
trans.
go over here and whap at the paladin
Okay.
with a sap. A nice non-lethal sap.
I don't want to take out my cushions. Killing paladins. Funny. All right. Paladin's AC with a little bit of the pre-buffs is 30.
Okay. AC 25.
Okay. Yeah, he raises his shield up and bang. You're kind of colliding into him with shields. Your shields are locked for a bit and pushes you off. Scarab? He's muttering something about demons. Demons having no place on an honorable battlefield.
Ah, suck this!
Scarab's like, fuck you.
Oh,
Pink! he blocked his shield. He blocked with his shield. This little troll like beside you. Yeah, you come in from the other side. Bang! Bang his shield out of the way and revealing an open spot near his collarbone.
30. Oh, I rolled 1d0. Hang on. We'll do a 1d10. So. Wow.
4 damage.
34.
Okay. Bang, bang, hammering his shield arm down. That's one way to win the fight is to just.
He's not doing lethal damage. He's still calling him an unhonorable.
He may recognize some sort of demonic stink on Scarab, but Scarab himself is not evil. How are them gargoyles doing? They're eating. They're all knocked out. Yeah. Sona, what you doing, Sona?
Marty, could Sona recognize that Magnus is doing no damage?
Yes, Sona can make a. He's like, ah, stupid wind, stupid elemental, Magnus. Give me a.
Yeah, perception.
No, this is a knowledge planes.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if he has that.
He's a bard. He should have knowledge everything, unless he's a.
Knowledge.
No, he's an arcane duelist. He loses it.
Arcana, local, nature. Nope.
We gotta kill him, Magnus! That's what he's saying. He's gonna move out of the whirlwind.
The fucking whirlwind. Yeah. That's right.
Dead.
So 5-foot step out. And move away from that shit.
Move over to behind Scarab and whip the champion.
He'll 5-foot step out this way.
Okay, and then he attacks the whirlwind with his also merciful weapon. It sounds like what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, does he hit?
Roll 2 d20s to make certain they're not ones. They're nice, solid attacks.
Did he hit?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check from Sona.
Can Damien see what's going on?
31.
No, Damien is down 20 feet with a bunch of...
31 perception.
Not really.
There's a hole.
Well, you can see that the whirlwind's happening. You don't notice exactly that the characters with the non-lethal weapons are...
Sona did 31.
Something's wrong. I don't think we're hitting it. We need spells over here, is what he says. Zed, where's Zed?
There's a problematic caster over here.
Well, where is he?
All right, Brog. What is Brog?
Even worse.
Can Brog see Damien? Not quite. He's a little bit down.
Oh, you take the full round to eat the monk underneath him.
Okay, so he's stuffing the sensei mug into his mouth. The crowd is both horrified and bewildered at this.
He's got 10 minutes before he's
Right.
He's just being stuck into a bag of old.
All right, so he could be rescued. I think this is worth a performance check. Whether Brog is intending it or not, he basically stuffs a monk into his
Oh, look, funny.
his stomach
he
sack.
can't make the check. If you need a 25, you can't make the check.
Cut. He's nobody likes Brog. Only small select crowds like Brog. not the neutrals that are ruled over by the lawful empire.
Just
okay.
that psychotic lady.
Drace, let's see. He glances towards Ugg and then uses his lance to, which is a reach weapon, to flip open this this hatch.
Which one?
D48. This
one
this one.
Oh, okay. The one away from.
He didn't do it near. He could have flipped over the one that Ugg was near. That feels a little devious. Give me a D48.
Oh, okay. 12.
Okay. The magic goes up his lance and actually got triggered by him, and he has to make a fort save or be turned to stone.
Did we skip Damien?
Holy shit. We might have actually, dude.
I don't know if Damien would affect this roll. Can we roll this first?
Oh yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
this first. Go ahead, but we'll just Damien next. Yes.
Where's Damien?
He should be right after.
He was right after Grizak, actually. So yeah, we skipped Damien. So
Yeah, we'll do. It's not going to affect what happens here.
okay. So Drace needs to make a fort save as he triggered a flesh to stone trap.
Ooh. So we'll see.
Fort.
Fort.
Okay, should be okay. Paladin. Paladin will be fine.
It's the DC.
It's a 6th level spell. You need to have a 16, so it's DC 19. Yeah, he isn't. He managed to shake off the magic off of his lance.
Nemi is dropping a point.
Oh.
Reroll that if he makes this.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a good guy.
All right.
He's a paladin for crying out loud.
Fine.
He's a paladin with a temporary truce with the.
Yeah. I think this affects this will affect outcome in a weird sort of way, and looks like Nemi is going to. Nemi wants to impact the fight. Screw you, Paladin. All right, so DC 19. He has to roll a 7 or lower to fail, and he doesn't.
Still makes it.
He still makes it.
Lucas is right in there.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently there are favorites. It's the NPCs yet again dividing chat. Oh, that's funny. Shift is just going to take a readied action. If Ugg comes in, Shift's going to take offense to this. Ajax the Crawl Barbarian.
No, I'm next.
Oh, Damien. Sorry, Damien.
I'm gonna 5-foot step in. Phoenix! So long since I've seen you. You should probably call it a day.
He's fighting like an appropriate, skilled fighter from the Broken Shield.
I'll give you a hand in a second. Full rounds, Ajax.
If you say so, Lieutenant. Ajax might have a bone to pick with you. As he's charging forward, Damien's like, oh, and I'm faster, and here you go.
Ajax still is unarmed at this point.
Oh,
So
that's right.
his next full round is going to look mighty small.
AC 27 and AC 38.
The 27, give me a second. With his buffs. No, his AC is.
So one hit. Yes. Fuck, I can't roll. I roll 1 on damage all the time. 39 damage.
Right, but your bonus, as we've already established.
Crazy. easy.
The D6 is like the a little error after your damage. 39 is significant, and Ajax is really hurt at this point. It's 123 damage. He is a raging barbarian, so he is.
He's bloodied,
No, he's just bloodied by this.
according to my calculations.
No, okay, well, as long as your calculations.
Ajax the Crawl. All right, now needs to take out a spare weapon.
Training sword.
You can reach me from there.
Yeah, he takes out a shittier axe, which will drop his melee down. +2 to a masterwork is
-1.
yeah, and -2 is damage. Okay, all right. He's not going to haste this attack because that would be stupid.
Does he have like Vital Strike or any of those sorts of fun powers?
You really should with Fury's Focus.
No, he's going to 5-foot step anyways because if Damien tries to just move back, that would be annoying. Payback! All right. His axe comes in. He is power attacking on his first hit.
There's no penalty for the power attack, so it's okay.
Yep. Only a +26 on this first one.
He wouldn't have to 5-foot step.
He wants to.
He wants to so that he threatens if Damien just tries to fly away. Yeah. AC 33.
Misses.
Fuck. Now there's penalties. No, that's it. He drew a weapon.
Unless he has quick draw.
No, he does not. Okay, so he pulled out his axe, attacked Damien, and ended up kind of carving out a slice. Nothing significant to the pole that, ironically, Nibbles is bashing away at.
Damien's like, can we switch places? I don't think my mummy can see me.
Ah! Wazrog is going to biff this broken shield captain a couple of times with his big ass club. I think he still hit on that first one, and he hit on the second one. Big angry ogre club. Too many windows. Oh, we put his damage on his token. So he does a total of 4d8 plus 36 damage with 2 strikes. 56 damage with 2 strikes against the broken shield captain. He is really hurt. Hurt bad. Well past bloodied. 6 is 75. Let me check his hit points. Oh, yeah, he's very close to falling. Zargon does not appear. Bannock Baden.
Swing at the...
Wind. That's what he says.
Yeah, he's gonna swing at the hurricane.
Okay.
Tornado. Okay, so his bonus is what, plus...
Grabbing with his great oaken fists.
Bannock Baden.
Is a plus... 18.
He
18. What are the
does have
bonuses?
power attack, and there's a bard song, so plus
20?
18 becomes plus 20, with power attack becomes plus 17.
17, okay.
Plus 1 for the crowd, plus 18. So,
Crowd!
AC 23,
Misses.
First one.
then AC 23,
Missed.
Yeah, see?
I'm gonna take the first rolls.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. They all
Wind is what he says, and he's not being swept up by it. Edward, who's now crawling around on all fours because Nibbles is too damn big, stands from prone and then 5 foot steps over, and then I guess does a whack. He doesn't have to roll, right? It's just the damage.
Which didn't get saved! Damn it!
Something like...
Explicitly say because it was going to be saved.
Yeah, but if I'm editing the token while someone else is editing it, it doesn't save.
Doesn't save. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's something like D6 plus 12 plus 1D6 plus 5.
Something like that.
Whack!
24 damage to
That's
the
about right.
to the pole.
Plus minus 5. Yeah. They're just gonna get fucking exploded this round.
All right, that's
Because
Edward getting out of the
nobody
way.
Came. That's alright.
Ugh. I can see the Megaphant. The Megaphant's almost threatening Ugg.
Ugg has airwalk. He could go help Sam.
Yeah, he could go fucking pull the tail on the Veto Manticore.
He could open a thing.
Who's controlling Ugg?
I am.
It was marked before.
Yep.
Armin?
Ugg has a post in the way, but I think he could airwalk with haste up to the Veto Manticore. You don't take ×2 movement penalty when you're kind of walking on air.
He'll do that and grapple it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Can he charge?
No, the post was in the way.
Okay, so
Could he get into the flank? Or...
That we're gonna have to. So, one step beyond there, and he's here, so he has to get. What's his movement?
40 foot 70.
It's 45 to be right underneath here, and then it's 40 feet up. So, no.
Right. No. Yeah. That's fine. I'll reposition on my turn.
All right. 40 for the grapple check.
Oh. Yeah, he walks right up underneath it. Like, he's actually underneath the Veto Manticore, and does grab its tail. The Veto Manticore does not have, I don't think, a 40
It's
CMD.
Chump with a bunch of superpowers.
Its CMD is a respectable 30. Okay, so Hog is grappling the Veto Manticore, which means he gets to do damage.
Yep.
Question: does Ugg get to do any poison resist because he's grabbing the thing? Not poison. Sorry. Does he have to roll any save for against poison?
Really poisoned,
Does
he?
Ugg have delay poison on?
No,
I think so.
he has life bubble.
No.
Life bubble. He's actually grabbing the thing though. Remember, if you strike it,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
So I did not realize it wasn't delay poison that was on him. So yes, I have to look something up.
He doesn't have it.
Life bubble. A 1-inch shell. The shell enables subject to breathe freely. Blah 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 blah.
So the
It's
poison
okay,
the poison gas doesn't affect him, but the toxic flesh does. Each time a poisonous creature makes physical contact with another, it secretes poison. This includes natural attacks, so it'll
Okay.
include.
Would the Grizak have explained this, maybe?
No, the Grizak doesn't explain shit.
Yeah, this lets you breathe fine.
Alright, so I'll make my save after I do my damage.
Okay.
I had to double check what kind of fucking damage he does. Pardon my
What's that dumbass doing?
The druid on the other guy's side prepared a bunch of neutralized poisons if you need one, but we need the Grizak to give up first. The Grizak should just surrender and leave the battlefield.
Ugg is an ugly Superman.
Hugger man.
Now, does sneak attack apply? I don't think so, right? Like, there's no...
I thought his raging grappler allowed him to.
Yeah,
He has
he does damage.
power that allows him to do sneak attack damage on grapples.
Okay.
Yeah. Roll the 1 again for damage.
Modron.
It's a
So
D.
21.
It's a D3. You roll a 1 30% of the time.
Yeah, but Mark's been rolling
And
ones.
then I rolled 6 on the 3D.
But the bonuses.
You only got a plus 14 right now.
Okay, it doesn't have any DR or anything like that, so it takes 21 damage. That's 40
Yeah,
damage.
And it's lethal. I don't think Ugg's...
No, Ugg is like, takes it by the tail. It's now grappling, flying, so Ugg, it's basically no longer flying. Okay. Does Ugg get to apply his sneak attack? That was the question.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
because I think
grappling.
it is also now bleeding, if that is the case.
Oh, yeah, he's
If
going
Ugg
to...
is doing lethal, yeah.
Okay. And it's a bleed 3.
Yeah.
Because even if he lets it go, it's flying around and bleed all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, now the poison effect. It has toxic flesh, so Ugg needs to make a fortitude save DC 21.
All right. His fortitude save is plus 14 with good hope is plus 16. So any other... Oh, plus raging,
Haste.
plus 18.
Oh no, haste doesn't help. That's a reflex save.
Yeah. 27.
Okay, he's not poisoned this round for that contact. Great. So Ugg is helping Sam. Arlen, the fight bringer. Armageddon.
I'm flying to the ceiling.
That is my favorite name that I made up.
Okay.
I'm flying to the ceiling and getting this post between me and him.
Okay.
me and Shift or Drace, just in case he decides.
Okay, so you can see down into that trap door where there is a small quiver with 3 arrows sticking out of it. The one that said to help you put your enemies to sleep.
And I'll try this one.
You're gonna open close that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a D48.
Oh, sorry, Marty. I wanted to be down, not up, like close to barrack. Is that too late, or do you want me up here?
I'm sorry. What?
I wanted to be close to barrack. To want to be down instead of up.
So you're along the ground.
No. I mean, down here. Like, sorry. I wanted to go as high as possible in the platform, but above, like next to barrack. You know
Okay,
what I
so
mean?
you can't see that hatch now.
Yeah. I'll open that one. It's fine.
Okay. D48.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
33.
Okay, a gout of fire affects the squares around it. It didn't look as intense as some of the other ones. And you do see that there's a little pillow in there with what looks like a potion on it, and there's a little label on the potion. Unfortunately, the potion label must be written on the wrong side.
Smash your face in the pillow and drink it.
I was wanting this! Vino Manticore. Well, what the fuck?
Welcome to Grammar
Who the fuck are you
Right.
guys?
All right. It is exuding more of its like aura on its turn, which means that Sam and Magnus need to make saves again.
Delay poison and life bubble.
Okay.
Both immune.
And then Ugg is immune. Okay, so that's swirling around. Kane is already not poisoned, so he needs to make saving throw again too. He's got good fort. He's fine. Okay, now the Venomanticore is in a clustery grapple with Ugg. Huh.
Call it CF.
How the fuck do I get out of this one? I'm gonna do a full round attack. If you want to be with me, I'll be with you. You want to do this? You want to be with me? I'll be with you. So it's basically crawling on Ugg, who's somehow anchored in the air, and yeah, there's all sorts of broken physics going on. With the bonus and that bonus and that one, that is a bite claw against Ugg in the grapple. AC 25, AC 33, and AC 27.
I think so.
Ugg's AC is. Let's calculate Ugg's AC.
29 or 30. Hang on. Oh, it's 30.
He's got haste,
skin.
bark skin,
31.
protection from evil.
Is you know Manticore evil?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
yeah, it's a walking poison thing.
Right. Yeah. So,
One hit,
AC what?
33.
Yeah.
+4, +5.
He gets a claw for 15 damage. That's not the bad part. The bad part is the poison on the
Poisson.
claws. He needs to make a fort save, DC 21. Oh, and on its turn it takes 3 bleed.
Made it.
Okay, you don't take damage from the poison that does con damage. It is just an awful, awful creature.
Yeah, it's gonna die.
It's an affront to nature.
Yeah.
It likes peeing in wells. Cane of Groomsh is not flying.
Is attacking the crap out of that whirlwind.
Right, first
He doesn't have a non-lethal weapon.
he does
He's
not.
not stupid.
He doesn't have a weapon at all in his hand this round.
He pulled out his axe.
Oh,
last
he
time.
pulled out his axe. That's right. Okay, so Kane is going to do his full round.
As he comes by, hey Kane, we can't hit it. How you doing?
Hit, miss, and miss. That's not good. I'm gonna do better than that, Kane. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing about doing me like that, man? Not good, man. His BAB is 1, 2, 3, 9. Alright, he does 35 damage, which gets reduced to 30 on Swoosh. Swoosh is taking his first damage of the fight. He's just attacking madly as he's flying around in the yeah, he's kind of just we'll say he moves a quarter speed. So at last round he moved out.
Damn, it's called Callioho.
The fight's going well. We're in round 3. It's still not certain who's going to win. It's still not certain. Troll champion who got turned 2 size categories lower because of random wild magic. That would be such an awesome magic fight. We go to the wild magic zone and we have a magic fight. 2 wizards enter. Something may not leave. May or may not leave. All right. The champion troll still threatens at a small level, and it is pissed off.
Does he go after the blind guy who opened the door?
Right. He's gonna go after basically either Scarab or the Paladin. 2 is the Paladin. Nope. He's just gonna climb around Scarab's armor and try to get through it.
So there's no change on his bonus to hit. His AC goes up by 4, and he does 2 less strength damage, and his weapon size is smaller.
Okay. He is clawing and biting and attacking your leg. AC 34, AC 32, and a nat 20. And a AC 39 to confirm.
Mark, you're muted.
We need discotheque Mark.
You missed.
You get hit with a 20 though.
Oh.
Oh. You're kind of there, but not
Do you have
there.
mirror images as well? Because that would be pimp.
No, I don't.
I don't even
Displacement's
know
a round per level, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's only been 3
And you-
rounds.
What level are you, or what level is the displacement?
The level's level 8.
Okay, you want to roll a d4 minus 1? We'll see how well... The round per levels you couldn't have had up perfectly because you didn't know when,
Okay, yeah.
when the gong would have gone. So you have 6 rounds of displacement. Where is...
Yeah, I didn't cast any of those really short spells.
Where is Scarab? Scarab's with...
It's the big purple guy
Yeah.
on the top floor.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of like, oh, the gong's about to go, and like 6 seconds is really quick to time that. But it did help you against this troll who's trying to eat your leg. You just push it off.
Small
and-
baby troll.
The horrible, horrible troll. He does finally heal that 1 damage he took because he didn't take fire damage last round. So it's the uninjured horde troll. For 1 day is 2 size categories lower, no save. The independent gladiators that accidentally got blown up by Chanticleer. There are...
You're now not muted. Life is challenging, I know.
First world problems. No, I think they're finally gone. I don't see any others on the field. Yeah, because that other one got roasted. So I'm just gonna delete that row. Samuel, you are in a gust of wind. Your hair is getting fucked up.
Oh no!
It doesn't.
How hurt is the Venomanticore?
A decent amount. I don't know if it's bloodied yet.
Just
Nope.
So we're gonna go out of the wind to the other side,
Okay, so you kind of trunch out of the wind.
and then
You can hear Callie, "Go, Sam! Get that fucking thing!"
I got it.
we're gonna punch the Venomanticore with a sneak attack punch to the kidney.
What's threatening it?
It's
Magnus?
grappled.
Oh, right, yeah. Right in the taint.
Right.
Nice.
Okay, so
It's got an extra joint down there with a tail. Is it between the tail and the anus, or the anus and the balls?
perfect. Right. So AC critical threat.
Nat 20.
AC 28, probably with the grapple.
His AC's 27 before grapple.
Oh, well then.
Someone buff.
71.
Okay, your arm's going in up to the elbow. Good thing it's the metal arm.
I was going to take some teeth to make jewelry, but I suppose I could use a prostate to make jewelry.
71 is the critical hit deck. This is a bludgeoning attack, I guess.
Yep. 52.
Its ass falls out.
It says brained. The target is staggered for 1 round.
All the way to the shoulder.
Well, I'm pretty sure you could get staggered by getting it in the nuts. All right, the Venomanticore got hit in the nuts. It is critical damage, and it needs to make a fort save versus the AC that you rolled against on your confirmation roll
20,
to avoid this.
20.
Yeah, so it gets a plus 13. It has to make a 28. So it could avoid the staggering. It does not, so it is staggered.
46 plus 12 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus...
I'll write down stag, but it's not a stag right now.
It's the opposite of that. 53 damage to the nuts.
Lethal?
Lethal. Pop, broken down.
96 damage. It needs to make a fort save or die. It does not have 53 more hit points. it succeeds. It is in single-digit hit points right now.
I am afraid of the cloud. I would have stayed in the cloud and full rounded it and 5-foot stepped out, but I'm afraid of the cloud.
That's fine. It is part of the chaos.
Yes.
Beric Tarn, who's standing near Arlen, can easily take orders from his Lannister / battle companion.
I bet the orders are going to be this: pick up the treasure.
You can pick up the treasure when you're done. You need to find the orbs.
I know.
Shall I keep on opening them up?
Um.
Of course, you're standing right beside one. Okay, he's gonna.
Let me. Watch out for the megaphant.
He nods.
And don't need to engage him.
Which one? Which door do you want him to open? That one? Okay. So he eyes Nitzer.
Yeah.
He opens up this trap door and give me a D48. Okay, that becomes 32. There is a significant storm of electricity that shocks Beric Tarn. Give him a reflex save.
Yeah, he's good. He evades.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
Another potion, Arlen.
We'll worry about it after the fight.
Nitz is just sort of backs away a little from Beric Tarn first, and both of them are now glancing at this hatch.
Arlen goes to Nitzer like, your turn.
If you let him, he might go over and grab something.
Yeah.
There's this whole stage of the fight where you're juggling these weird orbs. You don't know what they do.
Does the dude with the brain tattooed on his skull look evil to the paladin?
The war troll didn't take any fire damage last round, so it begins to regen. 59 lethal and the 42 non-lethal. He's gonna be down there for a while. Trolls. There's one troll. This guy. Yeah, there are two under the megaphant that
aren't doing anything.
No, yeah, but they are slowly regenerating as well. Eventually, they'll get up.
There's that one on the second floor.
49 and 27. Yeah, they're on the verge of actually getting up because some of their damage was non-lethal, some of it was lethal. And then this troll, I don't know if it took fire. Climbed down. No?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
This one, yeah, because the
in
front of it exploded.
Yep.
It's almost dead.
It sees meat, and meat is within grasp, and it knows that it just needs to kill things, so it actually attacks Captain Zalentin's back.
Does it have a flank?
And misses a bunch of times. Giant nibbles! Who is truly giant is the biggest axe that a quarter of the arena has ever seen.
Working on a railroad. Oh, the livelong.
This is very slow work, Nibbles. If you don't bring it down, I think we should change our tactic.
Oh, 183
Yeah, it breaks right through it.
It's got a little bit left. It'll be, don't mind me, Nibbles. I will finish this one up for you.
100 is 308 would be 65, and 80 would be 145 damage, or 445 damage.
Eddie will get this one. Eddie will finish this one off.
Yeah, it's like, there's a bit left. I can probably get this on my own.
There's also a monk right next to you.
No,
they're down. They're 20 feet down. So I'll get this one. Head to the next one. Are you going to get this?
The monk who landed on the axe he's talking about.
The guy next.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
the monk. He's pretty hurt.
Yeah, Nibbles is not. Nibbles gonna happy to ignore him as long as the monk doesn't cause him any problems. He just wants to chop down the
All right.
the tower.
Edward's asking you, are you going to take out that pole or another pole?
Oh, that one. The first one. Yeah.
You should have
A
started
5 by
with
5 by
that one.
5 foot chunk of open space. I think that is good, says Edward. Edward's helping you play lumberjack. The Megafint can target people that are on this square. He's not going to target his own team.
Can target people in the square?
No, sorry, on this platform.
You can attack people on that platform. Like you could go
So
punch Arlen in the face.
Chebagast has the Megafint kind of beginning to like go around the platforms. And there's
Gonna have
about
to move.
it's about 60 feet of movement as he's just slowly moving the Megafint around. Let me check the Megafint's movement.
Does Arlen feel like he's in
believe it's 40.
danger? He's
Megafint.
about 40 feet up.
40. Yep. So there's a slow double move from Chebagast.
And I'm 20 feet. Like I'm at the ceiling of the thing.
Yeah, I think you're one square out of reach from the Megafint. If it was right up, like if it was right here, then it probably could still reach you. 20 feet up? 15? No, you're out of its reach. Maline Koro! Finally reaches the ground and is sort of clucking around. People are laughing.
That should change everything.
Her brother or husband or cousin or whatever the fuck.
All the above.
Yep, he has another breath weapon. He's just going to lightning strike the two warriors and the troll. He doesn't like the look of the troll. Wajoom! The low-level warrior that is on his own side. The high-level warrior fails, and the troll actually makes it with a nat 20. So the low-level warrior gets hit by the lightning. 28 damage. You know what? He could probably do it without getting his own warrior. He's not that vicious.
Is it? Okay.
He could catch that
Angle
square.
it.
Yeah.
Mark it.
The captain though taking 28 damage. 38, 43, and that troll making the nat 20. However, the troll is very close to being out. Half is 14, which makes it unconscious as it's got 71 damage. He pumps his hand in the air because he dropped an opponent and no one cares. Nitzer Cray. He placed well in the last season games too.
Yeah, he kicked the Basilisk blood on Magnus.
Yep.
So,
I think he's gonna move around.
Oh, you mean?
Oh, with a fucking Megafint fucking threatening?
Oh, this way.
Shit. Well, there's Drace. Just jumping between two paladins is not where he wants to be.
Worshipper of evil
Okay.
death god.
He's a monk, so he's gonna go like this.
And jump across or something?
Try to jump across and grab that ladder.
Adds his level to Mucka. to his
Jump.
check.
Yeah, so, and then he tries to catch the ladder, which is like a DC 5 climb check. So he jumps and he lands on the ladder, and then spends the second round kind of positioning himself up, and he'll do the smart thing. He'll go onto one of the platforms that seems to protect people against spells. Slightly away from the Megafint. Chebagast does maybe notice him. I don't know. That's pretty sharp angle there.
He saw the guy jumping and grabbing the ladder here.
Oh, sorry, it was Nitzer, then Tybalt, whatever. Sergeant Phoenix Riverman, who's standing as... Yes.
Your camera.
Oh, yeah, I keep on touching the cord.
Ah! Random meteor strike hits one of your characters. Oh no, no.
Ahmed won.
One
Do you remember the ticks, Mark? Do you remember the ticks? Tick. The ticks are something like 10% XP off your 10% off your XP for the night. No. Just keep on going. Talking back to the
There was
DM.
one game you were handing him out like the old man from The Simpsons, and that's a tick. And that's a tick. That's
Because once Nick started getting ticks, he didn't care anymore.
okay.
It was.
I already got
I
10.
haven't leveled in 2 years.
Gonna give you less than 0?
Bunch of 20-year-olds trying to play D&D without emotion. No, not gonna happen. Phoenix is going to. Captain Tiller's almost down. Just fucking beat the piss out of his rival. How dare you have cushy job when I gotta serve these assholes? Bang, bang! He hits pretty hard. I think it's something like 14. 16 damage. Will probably knock out the captain. Let me take a look here.
Where are we in initiative?
Too many.
Near the bottom.
I'm gonna start closing
Yeah.
some of these.
Knights following. Okay, good.
There he is. Yeah. 90. 14 damage on top of the 75. It will take the second hit to drop him, which he doesn't do. He's swimming though. He's swimming. I don't think he's going to 5-foot step up to Damien, although he doesn't quite realize that Damien is threatening him. The Broken Shield Warriors are now in a battle versus the monks. The monks are hard to hit. And so is the Captain Zalentin. Hydrax the Serpent is unconscious. Knight Captain Zalentin is going to take the AOO, which misses him. No, I think the AOO would have hit him. Let's see. These guys are +8. Nope, that misses. And then he rolls he tries to push this dude off. He just kind of puts his head down and tries to push the Broken Shield Warrior off, but doesn't. Zvoga is down and being dragged away. I will delete the Dire Wolf from the sheet. From Demos the Blind. They still got a Scarab and a Fleas. I think Fleas is going to get a flurry.
Oh, no. I carry a sap, come on. I also have a big knife, but I'm using the sap.
Because he can smell you. You notice he sniffs, and he's going to flurry.
Now we know what happens to Wolverine. He gets old.
Ugh. AC 20, AC 35, AC 32.
Flea's AC is 32.
Okay, 2 hits, and that last one is a +5. So 2 hits. Oh, maybe. So there's like 4 times 100, and he's a 75er, not a 25. Oh yeah, they hit.
Okay.
Okay, first hit. Do you have any DR or anything stupid like that?
Nope.
Okay, there's little wisps of shocking energy on his fists. First one's 14 damage.
Okay, is it lethal or non-lethal?
It's non-lethal with three of it's lethal.
Okay.
So a total of 27 lethal and 5 non-lethal.
Other way around.
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
24 non-lethal, 5 lethal. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he steps back from you, like he drops into he's dropped into a defensive stance, and you see that his back leg touches the edge of the platform. Right. The first attack missed, which would have
You're
been...
really blind, though. What are you doing?
The battle monks are yipping and hollering and picking on someone their own size. 4 at 2020. Really? Only one? Alright, this guy's rocked, but still standing. The sensei monk is down? Oh, he's being eaten by Brog.
He's currently holding his breath.
Right, breath. Unconsciously holding his breath.
He's got 10 minutes of air in the extra-dimensional space.
Got it, okay.
That's how the extra-dimensional spaces work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter how much air you consume.
After battle, Brog is showing signs of there being something large. Not quite as big as a human, though, in his belly. Sir Albert Ventros of Heronius, worshipping the wrong lawful god. Such is tradition. This is a hard nut over here. The troll is attacking Scarab. We got this dirty fleas guy. Let's see. 1 is fleas, 2 is Scarab, 3 is the dirty troll. He's going to attack the dirty troll this round. He sees that the dirty troll could have made a line towards Ephraim, and he closes that line.
The troll's AC goes up by 4.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a buff. It's a buff.
Egads. Alright, I think that's still a hit. The troll didn't have great AC to begin with. That is a miss and a miss. So 1 hit, doing some damage to the troll with his blazing bright longsword. The troll is evil. So he is being smoten.
You have to direct the smite. Like the smite goes poof because you have to pick a creature, unless you smote this thing.
Yeah, he's gonna smote on his turn. Yeah, he realized the smite wasn't working on Scarab. And feels bad. Not so much.
He judged a book by its cover.
Yeah, exactly. Which means he adds his level.
Let's be fair. The cover of the Scarab is basically the Necronomicon.
Yes. He may as well be covered in human skin that he collects.
Okay, the sword burns bright and kind of burns the flesh of the evil creature. The sword is somehow holy, in addition to being the smite. For 41 points of damage on the troll. The little troll screaming. And then his other attacks miss. Bringing us to the end of the 3rd round. The healers. Do they have anyone to drag off the field? They've got the Sensei Monk to drag off the field.
Well, the Sensei Monk's inside the Brog.
Oh no, he's inside the Brog. Okay.
So are they asking Brog to...
No, give it back! Oh yeah, this monk down below is simply just going to roll underneath the platform and get up. There is an AOO on Giant Nibbles.
Yeah, Giant Nibbles will take it if it's there, but...
Okay. He's trying to roll away from you, and Giant Nibbles with his massive axe.
32.
The monk gets up. Oh!
37.
It's like Mark plays vicious characters. Mark's characters have an edge. Oh God! Is this real? Is this real damage?
Yes.
That giggle.
We're playing by Fallen Stone rules now, motherfucker.
Okay, so 66 damage to the battle monk.
That I think had 50 hit points.
Had 29 damage already to him. His head came completely off. Boop, he stood up and then boom. Nibbles, you get to make a crowd check. I don't know if he can or not.
I'm just gonna roll a d20. If it's it's not even close.
Okay.
I'm not gonna check.
Oh fuck! I'm not going to eat for for a long time, says Edward. You sure took his head of lettuce off.
Nibbles used to be farmer, you know.
Yes, I know this. That is why I use a farmer term. Healers, the crowd. Is there any conversation going on in the crowd for this round? Of course, it only took 6 seconds, so.
Yep. So using the conceal spell, we're going to suggest that Mr. Hoglumps,
Kill himself?
no, Lord Nori could use cheering up. I suggest you offer him some pork rinds.
Lord Nori, eh? Yeah, all right. There's all the way down there, but he's got better seats. Fucking just gets up and starts wandering back, trying to figure out how he's gonna get down there. He gets that far in that round.
It's always good to know at least some of the people.
Interesting is what Allagash said. He's probably saying that about your powers, or the fact that you just said something and then all of a sudden the guy stood up and followed your commands. Whether or not he saw the spell, you're not certain. You could make a sense motive.
Sense motive.
Does he know about...
Does he know that I know that he knows that I know? That I know he knows. I know. 24.
He's not letting on whether he knows that.
Yeah. It appears they're going to get their asses kicked by a wind.
Nem is now like picking up the dropped pork rinds. Has made a little a little pile that he's lording over.
What's the distance of message?
400 feet plus 40 feet per castle.
Oh, not message. The cantrip.
I don't think there's any cantrips that are long range.
Message?
Yeah, not message.
Sid,
You whisper and they hear you,
Message?
and it's not for. It's like close, isn't it?
Yes.
what is Sid doing? Sid just climbing around
Sid?
watching?
100 feet plus 100 per castle level.
Bug-eyed.
Sid is enjoying the show. He's not.
Okay.
He'll see if actually he'll see if anyone's trying to screw over the like anyone on the battlefield that's not a combatant trying to screw over the conclave.
That's actually really interesting because I could cast message from the crowd to start talking to the gladiators.
Yeah, actually, that's what Phineas is doing. He's going to contact Magnus.
Okay.
Don't
So
you shut off the merciful on your sword, you fool!
Thanks, Phineas!
so does message work at that range? Like, do you have to cast it with?
No, it's
No.
100
Okay.
feet plus 10 feet per castle level.
Yeah.
Okay. So Phineas is sending a message, and Magistrate Veru. Good thing they have the support of the Grand Mage of Vatapul, is what he says. Unwin's tugging at your sleeve. Is that cheating?
Don't think so. It's coaching.
Could you also help out the Circus of Dread too?
Sure. Next round you'll do the same thing.
Okay. He looks nervous when you started. Like he's got great respect for Phineas. And he's got all of his friends on the other side. Bunch of killers. All right, cool stuff. You notice Duncan say something to the Duke. The Duke just looks... He's just watching intently. Duncan says something to the effect of, an impressive show, isn't it? And the Duke is just not a happy person.
He's a miserable cuss.
Yep.
Prick.
Watching all the strength of his duchy in this ridiculous fight.
Turned us all and sent us to war, boss. This is dangerous in here. I'd rather find shadows.
Yeah, seriously.
The announcer summarizes the round. Oh, and Swoosh is at it again. Kane of Groups got held up by Swoosh. Oh, grab a poison manticore by its tail. Og, the champion of the new ludus, the Circus of Dread. Oh, and Samuel delivers it a blow. He's gonna be picking shit out of his metal hand for days. What else is going on this? And it's just pure pandemonium on the second level. Ajax and Damien. It looks like, yep, they're getting their rematch from last season. The Megaphant ruling the sands, while the newcomers, along with Shift and Drace, have taken the first level. Will they find an orb? No orbs are in play. No orbs are in play yet. The crowd is still entertained. They are not doing anything to affect the outcome of the fight. Your DM's bladder is about to explode, so I'm going to take a break after...
The DM's bladder is about to affect the fight.
Exactly. Pee all over my keyboard. Ah! All right, I'll be right back. Keep the chat entertained. I'll be right back.
This is so awesome.
Everybody's doing like 60 damage, and I've got a bunch of characters with like 80 hit points, and that means one hit, and you probably should keep fighting. 2 hits and you die.
Adam, Magnus has done 0, nothing.
You're fucking useless.
Magnus has done nothing. Arlen has done nothing. Grizzak's done probably 2 useful things. That's it.
One of
2 useful things in 3 rounds is actually pretty good.
Yeah. See, Zed did 2 useful things in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Right?
That's pretty good. Arlen's trying to stay under the radar.
Well, this is the...
There's a lot of explosions happening here.
Scarab's doing pretty good on the tank show.
Right. It's just when they were talking about withdrawing, we had the opportunity to let them withdraw, and then we could focus on things that were actually scary to us, because those guys aren't actually scary.
Well, I'm about to boot the paladin off the...
It'll be fun. It'll be a good show for us. It's from the Conclave point of view, the Grizzak who's throwing out massive blasts is a fucking problem. Like he's throwing out 4th circle blasts.
Whoa!
we have a druid. Punch him. A druid who punches.
I'm trying to, but he's got a bullshit AC. I need to roll a fucking 16 or some shit.
There's so many bullshit ACs on this field right now.
Oh,
it's like...
what's hilarious?
I'm looking at how they're gonna fight. How are they gonna fight together?
It's who can roll the most 20s.
Well, no, or who could just do enough AoE damage against people without evasion.
Yes.
Because it's going to come down to blasts. Like the blasters are
Yeah.
really what's going to win this because the ACs are so high.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Yep. Or it'll be like True Strike, Vital Strike, Gun Show type stuff, which Magnus is the king of. If he'd stop fucking around, I asked Magnus to come beat this druid. Magnus refused to do it. He's like, nah,
If
I'm gonna
I-
swing my sword at the wind.
What
Nah,
about
fight the wind.
Sona
Ah.
and the fucking
The wind. Ah, I gotta save Kane of Groomsh. Ah.
fuck Kane. The thing is a problem. It's gonna take Sona away.
So wasn't it? Yes, we just passed the first 3 rounds, Fox. Yeah, we're starting round 4.
Fox. 5 hours later.
We're starting round 4. The rounds are getting shorter though.
Yes,
Yes.
well, it was the first round was 4 hours. The second round was 2.5. The third round was an hour and 15.
Yeah.
It's getting
Next-
faster.
Yeah, it's
See, all the useless shits that are not gonna do anything anyways took up time. Now they're gone. I think it's gonna come to it's gonna plateau. It's gonna be at about an hour at least. Because everybody's
no, it'll get down to like the last
I
rounds are
don't
gonna be
know,
like
man.
15 minutes, man.
last rounds, yeah, sure. Last rounds, sure. But for a little while, you've got a lot of people with really high AC and a lot of hit points. It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna come down to spells.
Circus has 2 big blasters. Those blasters, anybody on the battlefield who knows anything about anything, knows the 2 fucking sorcerer blasters. That all the sorcerer blasters have got to go. They got to go. You can't just sit and be like punch fighters while the blasters just float around.
All right, round 4. Whew, I had the door open a crack for the entire time. It's fucking freezing in here now.
Oh, boo-hoo, it's what, friggin' like 18C in the room
And the door
now?
open.
No, it's like 60 degrees in my room right now. 62, something like that. It's cold. For indoor temperature, 62 is cold.
Okay.
I don't have socks on either, so my feet are cold.
Oh, okay.
My footsies.
You should get a puppy.
No, fucking stupid.
Dogs are awesome.
Dogs are good when they're not yours. You don't have to tend to them. You don't have to fucking
Just-
such needy
just
animals.
like kids.
He's a puppy.
Look at how needy it is. I don't even know where the pillow begins and that dog ends.
Exactly. Dog is basically a pillow. It's a pillow that breathes.
All right. Beast Tamers, swoosh!
Hey, Swoosh, how you doing?
So, I think I'm just going to 5-foot step over and pick up Sona.
Yeah, Sona's an asshole.
Well, you were the one controlling him to do that.
Or,
Go down 5 feet and have fun with go down 1 level and have fun with those guys.
so I could move over to swoop and stop there, pick up Sona, and try to pick up Magnus, and then take a second move to go over and do the same to Ugg and Sam. But I get the Venomanicore. The Venomanicore is almost dead, though.
Well, we know for a fact that Magnus needs to be making a reflex save right now. No matter what's happening, he's making a reflex save.
So my turn, hold on. Magnus. Right.
Kill the elemental, get his ring.
14.
Yeah, ring shiny.
16. 18. What's the DC for getting picked up? I think I just got picked up.
I think it's 23.
Is it?
Let's see. Swoosh.
23.
Swoosh! The AC of his windstorm is 23.
Woohoo!
And Kane doesn't get a reflex save. So he
Alright,
just,
let's do
so he takes 13 damage. Somebody want to put it on him?
Sona.
Sure.
No, I haven't decided where he's going to move yet.
Okay. Well, I have to make my save anyways.
Yeah, that was...
That was Magnus.
Well, I'm going to now that I'm here, I'm just going to roll over the entire top level.
You got a plus 18 reflex? Oh yeah, you got rogue levels and shit too.
Yeah, I'm a rogue, baby.
So swoosh,
It's just disrupting the top floor.
just disrupt the whole bullshit up here.
Okay, everybody, beat the living shit out of him. Okay, so Sona's gonna have to make that save, which is a plus I think, 8, 9, 10.
You, so now I'll get fleas.